What's up, guys, and welcome to Tasty Loot Gaming. My name's Seth, and this is a Tasty Bit. In case you've never been here before, a Tasty Bit is essentially when we have something on our mind, we discuss it, and we try and keep it short, even though we never do that. So because of that, I need to start doing that. I'm going to keep this video really short. The topic of this video, though, is the Rainbow Six Siege beta that's happening right now. In fact, I should be playing it right now. That's all I've been playing. But I want to talk about it a little bit. I played the technical test version of it before the beta started, and it's pretty much the same thing. But I want to go through a couple things that I'm really enjoying about it because I am very much enjoying it. So in the technical test and in the beta, it's not as bad, but it's still there. There's definitely server problems. Ubisoft themselves have said that you have a 40% chance of not being able to join a room, and if you complete that match that you joined, after that to continue, you have a 56% chance of not being able to get into another room. So they know that they're having problems. Definitely abundant. I run into it all the time, but when you do get into a game, it is fucking amazing. The PC is not as bad. I think that has to do with my own settings versus whatever PS4 infrastructure is having problems with the server connections. But that's definitely a huge problem. I hope they have this fixed by the time the game comes out. There's no reason they shouldn't. Get to work on that. So the game has multiple operators. The game distinguishes itself away from other FPSs because it is a close quarters, tactical-based, team-based game. You accrue renown, which is essentially money, and you buy different operators that are on the attacking and the defending side. That's obviously straightforward. Defenders defend the area, attackers attack it. Defenders have a phase where they get to set up defenses, while the attackers get to send in drones to find those defenses, find where the enemies are at, and find the objective they're looking for. If they do not find that, they have to find it visually as the game starts. Really fucking cool mechanic. You'd figure it would get boring. I'm like 6 days into this shit, and I'm still not bored of it. But anyway, the operators, I'm not going to go through every single one of them. I might show them in the video, though, or the video. You have people who have like a ballistic shield with a flash on it. They can walk a room and hit that and blinds people. You have a guy who I really like, everyone really likes, who puts, his name's Fuse, who puts a thing on a wall, puts a tube through the wall, and starts shooting cluster bombs in there, about 4 of them. It's a really good way it's a bunker buster. It's a really good way to just clear a room out before you go in. You have a girl who can see enemy devices. That's really good for intel. You have a guy who I really like. No one plays him. It's really weird. He's so underused. His name's Sledge, and he literally has a sledgehammer, and he can just break through fucking walls. And most people will either shoot through walls or use detonation devices to breach the walls. This guy can just break through walls with a fucking sledgehammer, so he is very good for just traversing the map. Bunch of other ones too. You'll see in the video. All the other ones, really cool. They're all useful. Really like that system. Also, buying those guys is where renown goes, but also you can buy for their builds, not the weapons, but the upgrades to those weapons. You can kind of make a guy that has like silencers on his gun, stuff like that. But the focus of the game is the tactical gameplay and not the unlocks, and definitely not perks. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is sound design. Sound design, I did not notice this, but when I was playing it originally with my speakers, I was like, yeah, whatever. I played with my headphones, and it is fucking masterful. You can tell where people are at based off the sound design through how muffled they are through one set of walls as opposed to like 2 sets of walls. I was in a room, and I was sitting there quietly, and I have my back against a wall, and I hear behind me some guy talking about charge set. I was like, are you fucking serious? So I like turn around and look, all of a sudden the wall just blows out, and I get into a firefight. As that's happening, after I clear out the guy and I kill him, to the left of me, there's a hallway, because I know the map really well, and I hear 2 guys in the hallway talking, and then I can hear further out gunshots that I can tell are about 3 rooms away. because of the sound design, you're able to make these judgments, and they're accurate. I within a couple matches was like, I can tell a whole lot of information just based off the sound. They did a great job on that. Fucking awesome. Destruction. Something. This is something I probably should have discussed in the first place, as I've already talked about breaking shit. Destruction is a fucking amazing feature to this game. This game is literally, it's multiplayer based. But I don't know if there's going to be a single player or not. I don't see why they would though. But anyway, the whole game is revolved around destruction. So most of the walls, in a gameplay way, are destructible to the point where you can shoot a bullet through and you'll make a small hole versus a shotgun will put a huge hole in the wall. Sledgehammer will break through it. Breach charge will blow a hole through it. And at first, it's like, this is a really cool element of getting through the map. But then within my first match I ever played, I saw a guy run up and start hitting the wall with his gun and breaking about a hole about this big. And he was like looking through it, just like watching. And he was able to shoot through there. And some other guy broke a board at the bottom and was laying on the ground and aiming through there. So there's so many different ways to go about a firefight that I think that's one of the biggest reasons why this game still feels fresh to me. Even though I'm not unlocking everything every 5 seconds, there's no shit going on. It's just every match feels different. It's crazy. Even on like the 3-4 maps that I've played, and all the maps are fantastic. Also, another thing I want to talk about is how simplified this game is. It's a very straightforward premise. It's close quarters, tactical, team-based gameplay. You do as well as your team is willing to do together, working together. A team that works together in this game versus a team that's not working together, the team that works together well will fucking win. This game allows you to get really creative in your plays. I've played with teams where we completely communicated and we just did amazing, and that feeling is awesome. This is something that I have not played in a long time. I always talk with Cody, Josh, a bunch of people, well, anyone who I played like Black Ops with, that we like miss those games where like we were like working together, not just running around getting kills and shit, but like actually having a dialogue on how we're gonna win this and making plays and stuff. And I've been wanting that for so fucking long. This is that game. I can confidently say that. It's not even like this is gonna do for now. No, this is that fucking game. Until they come out with more games like this, this is the fucking game I have been waiting for. I cannot endorse it enough. And that is my last subject: team play. Playing with a team, organizing tactics, feels amazing, and the game allows that so fucking well with the destructible environments that are not like Battlefield where everything's just blowing the fuck up, but actual pinpoint precise destruction based off bullets, explosions, grenades, not just blowing walls out, but based off the shrapnel and the explosion, blowing a board out of the bottom of fucking of a barricade or something like that. Always changing the map as you're playing it. It's that kind of destruction that can be used in unison with operators who have different abilities to take advantage of that, or not take advantage of it, but have whole other things. And when you use all those together in a team like format, team-based format. It's very accomplishing feeling. It feels awesome. I cannot wait to play this game with a team of just my friends, and just fucking just wreck people who are not willing to work as a team with random people. The game is very fucking fun. I cannot suggest it enough if you like team-based FPSs, strategy-based games. They just released in the beta today a co-op mode, 5-player co-op versus AI, called Terrorist Hunt. They had that in earlier Rainbow Sixes, so it's really cool to see that come back. It's really fun. I believe you can access the beta now, the closed beta. if you do not follow my Twitter, I would suggest you do that. But also, I put a link on there. You can go to Amazon and actually get access to any beta you want for the game on PC, Xbox One, or PS4. I would definitely suggest doing that if you're interested in playing the game. It is awesome. If you're interested at all, just fucking check it out. It is dope as shit. And I think that's going to do it for me in this tasty bit. I wanted to go 5 minutes. It looks like I went about 10. So, yeah, a lot to talk about. I'm definitely wanting to jump in there and play it again right now. It's all I've been doing for like the last 4 or 5 days, which is something I have not done in a long time. I have not played an FPS consistently for hours for multiple days in probably years. So this is not the great savior of FPSs or anything like that, but it's definitely fucking cool. It's definitely really good, and I would definitely suggest it to everyone. So thank you for watching my Tasty Bit on Tasty Loot Gaming. As always, we appreciate comments, likes, and subscriptions. If if you have anything to ask or say, are you playing the beta, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, my name's Seth. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, guys.
Right there in front of you, right there to your right, to your right.
Secure the biohazard container.
He's right there.
Last stop standing. Nicely done. Bio container secure.